Shadow Coast here, and welcome back to another Let's Play. In this episode, we're hopefully going to head over to Tier 4D. We have a few side quests and quests to finish up here, so we're going to do Heretic Hunt for the Ptolemies. They want us to find, interrogate a smuggler. He's in the Knot prison. If you remember, in the previous Let's Play, in the Harbor Master's office, I believe we picked up prison keys, if I'm not mistaken. We picked them up somewhere. So we're gonna head over to the prison and talk to the smuggler. And I'm just looking, yeah, there's extra loot here. And I think there might be loot up here. So we're just looting along as we go. We can sell this stuff or maybe craft items from it. Oh yeah, there's a box right here. Great. So let's head back down. And I think it's over here.
You cannot pass.
Oh, only the knots have access. So we're going to run back here and do something, guys. We're going to put on our sailor's coat and see if this guy lets us walk past. And he does. So we're not going to go through the front door because that's way too obvious. There is a back door and an extra loot box there. So let's open this up and...
I've seen a few. Are you the smuggler? You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question. If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted. You can see for yourself that I'm no naught. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for? I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
that was easy. So if we walk over here, we can use key because we don't have lock picking, and then we use a serene jailer key.
And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Now let's see, is there loot anywhere? I don't think so. We're gonna still head out the back. Try to avoid fights if we can. Don't want unnecessary bloodshed. Okay, so they are in here. So let's head up. There's like a little opening here and some loot. Let's head through this thing, this door right here, and check it out. Yeah, and they're actually up here. Great.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Ask about
Tell
the
me
research.
more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius,
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master.
the very same.
His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Tyr Fredee, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of St. Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Tyr Fredee is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Oof.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
So we can arrest them, we could speak to their Bridge Alliance, or let them be on their way. We'll help them out. It's, they found the truth, and they just want to live.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Just like kind of explore. And there's a was that lock picking? Yeah, we don't have it. So we're gonna head over, talk to Sahin. Just jumped down. Saved us some time. Now I'm hoping I can lie to... I hope I can lie to the Ptolemies about helping these guys out, because I still want to have good reputation with everybody, if possible. Whoa! Alright.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
So there are bad guys there, which I did not realize. I need to get like some better weapons, and I probably should pick up like firearms, or I think I said I wanted to go magic and technical on this character, but having kind of a melee weapon sounds kind of nice. I'm not sure how to switch weapons. because we do carry 2 weapons. Um, so left to right. Okay. I'm not sure if that works or not, but we'll have to figure that out as we go along. So let's talk to
Your
Sahin.
Excellency, Lord de Sade. I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Mateus, the founder of the mythical Teleme. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
Alright, guys. And as we were talking to him, I'm glad he agreed. I actually checked this out, so...
We owe you our lives.
Oh, great. It
we are
auto
eternally grateful.
It was nothing.
helped him.
I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood.
Alright, so you actually, on PC it's V, and on consoles it's the top right button to switch weapons, if you guys are curious. So, we have to go talk to the Ptolemy ambassador, and I'm hoping we have the option to lie to him, or we're gonna lose reputation. So I might, and the other character, have to pick a different route, but let's see what our options are.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
So
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
So we're gonna lie and see what
Alas,
happens.
These renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
So +1 reputation.
I must be going.
So we
Farewell,
still
Excellency.
are increasing,
May the
but I think we
light
probably would have got
guide you,
+3 if we arrested them. Which, good to know, depending on who you're going with and who you want to ally with. So let's see, what do we have left? So this mission, New Serene, I think that's a tier 50. So Great Departure. We just need to discover where to find Constantin. So he is, I think, down here somewhere. So let's head in that general direction. We're gonna try to loot everything before we leave. Oh, this is a dead end. So far, so good. I am really enjoying this game. We haven't really got into true combat. I am a little bit nervous. If you guys watch my channel, I tend to default more to turn-based games, strategy games. Although you could argue this is somewhat turn-based. I just thought I saw... What's this thing? To the family of the rich man who provoked us, we have him and will kill him if you don't pay us handsomely. Come with a full purse to the alley south of the old warehouse district. I wonder if that has anything to do with with Constantine. So this area is the knot warehouse. You can see in the top right. These are the porter quarters. Where's the old warehouse? So south. Well, that's so we have to come down here, which is sort of close to Constantine. So maybe he is the rich man. Let's always be looting. So loot all this stuff.
If you had any idea who I am. Don't get up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantin's voice. It's coming from the floor above. It sounds as if he's locked up. And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Alright, so Kurt has a preference for sneaking around and engaging and or paying him off. So let's try to do that. Let's loot this stuff. I wonder if it's the main entrance. So
It's blocked.
that one's blocked.
It's not possible just now.
You need science or alchemy to craft the bomb. You can blow your way through. So I think I'm gonna have to either pay him off or fight them. Enemy detection. So basically, they have an eye that'll fill up. I really want that loot over there.
Pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out or gag him.
Well, if we have to fight these guys, it's not the end of the world. Alright, so we...
Oi! Where do you think you're going?
Ah.
You're in our territory.
I'm looking for my cousin, and it would seem that he is in this building.
That very well could
Oh,
be.
we got caught.
We have had a guest since yesterday. A regular ladies' man in golden stitches.
That would fit the bill. I have no idea how he earned such a kind invitation, but...
Being born into silk sheets doesn't give him the right to insult his fellow man, or to show disrespect.
We know this sort only too well. Used to everyone doing whatever he says. But they're always a lot friendlier having learned their little lesson. Isn't that right, Chief?
That's right. But lessons have a price. So, if you want your drunkard back...
Well... we don't want to pay because we were going to try to sneak around, so let's use intuition.
That drunkard is the only son of Prince d'Orsay. I'm sure you know the punishment reserved for those who slight his majesty.
Shit! You were absolutely right, Chief. He's definitely rich and certainly a noble.
Shut your trap, imbecile. You want to get us drawn and quartered? Listen, we didn't know who we were dealing with. We never would have given offense.
There you
to
go,
the
so
prince.
intuition worked.
That's what I had assumed.
Here, take the key to his cell and give our respects to his highness.
Alright, so we use intuition to convince them otherwise. I'm going to throw back on our kind of nicer threads. So let's check this place out. We don't have lock picking, but I wonder if do we have the key? We don't have the key. So I learned a cool trick, which I'll show you guys here in a minute. I think he's upstairs, so let's just explore downstairs real quick. But I am running 2 characters, so this one is my Let's Play, where I kind of experience everything for the first time. We can unlock the door. Great. And then I'm running another character where I kind of come back and Serene Criminal's Key. So I wonder if that is the key to the lockbox. Let's see. And so in that one, I picked lock picking, which allows us to lock pick everything. But I did learn a cool trick. Someone posted a comment on one of my YouTube videos, which is very helpful. So let's see, does that work? It does. So you can get the Serene key to unlock this chest, and nothing that interesting. So if you guys are interested in unlocking that chest and you don't have lock picking, then you can grab the Serene key, which is downstairs, criminal key, and use that. So let's do a little bit of exploring here. What's this? Key to Constantine's cell. So if we had snuck in here, luckily. Oh no, don't do this to me. We are stuck. So we're gonna load our quick auto save. Unfortunate, but we got auto stuck. So we're gonna skip, hopefully. Yeah, we're in here. So Serene Criminal's Key. Oh, woo. Alright, the autosave was like pretty close behind. That's the first time we kind of had a load, which is great. So don't get stuck in this room over here. We already have, I think, his key, but you can grab another key for him. Let's check out this room. A bunch of stuff. Old embroidered doublet. Just picked up there. And
Locked.
let's oh. Trying to use a key.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress. Constantin, it's me! My dear cousin! My lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
Well, I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
So companion equipment. So now we can actually swap out equipment. So I want to show you something pretty cool here. Select Constantine from the inventory screen with left and right, and we can equip his stuff. So we're gonna pick him, and we're gonna put his double threads in.
Let's give them their money's worth.
But one thing I wanted
Sorry,
to
Constantine, but we drove a hard bargain to get you out of their grasp. I don't intend to.
Bargain? Don't tell me that you paid them a ransom. Oh well. What is done is done. A mighty vessel awaits us. And a tremendous adventure.
We didn't pay him, but he seemed to be resistant. Anyways, what I wanted to show you is that if you look here, Kurt has +1 lockpicking on his gear. So we're gonna give him a different piece of clothing, and we're actually gonna equip it and take the +1 lockpicking. And before we continue our journey, we are going to hit some locked chests or lock boxes. And I'm hoping we get some awesome gear. So these are the ruffians that stole him. But now that they know he's the prince's son, they're kind of like, let him go. So again, once you free Constantine, you can kind of start swapping out different gear with your companions, which is important. And we just took Kurt's gear, which has +1 lockpicking, and we are going to pick some locked chests. So we're right now in the tavern, and we're going to head upstairs. Now, I'm interested to see... Oh, where is it? It's actually over here. Interested to see if we get the same stuff. So we do not. So I'm not sure if it's because we did not pick lockpicking on this character, or if it's because this character is, we started with magic versus having technical. Because the other characters, so I rolled a few characters to test. They were all technical lockpicking, and all 3 times in that chest that we just opened, we would receive the ancient cavalry saber. This time we did not. So let's see if we get the monk's ring in the harbor master's office. There are, I think, 3 locked chests here. This is the first one. Let's check this out. Test our theory. So, Ring of the Deacon. Ring of the Deacon is better than whatever we have. Yeah, we're 88 and this is 94. But we don't have the monk's ring, which I found there on the technical lockpicking character I rolled. So, I guess it does vary. That throws a wrench in some of the posts I had, so I'm going to have to go back and correct that. Man, we don't have like any blue items here. I really wanted the monk's ring. It was like 180 something for magic damage. Old barbet. Okay, well, that is truly disappointing. There's no monk's ring that I can find. Alright. Let me think. Is there any other lockboxes? I think there is one you saw up here, wasn't there? Still holding out on that monk's ring. Come on. Monk's ring. Oof, no dice. Alright, well, it is different. So again, I don't know if that's because we didn't pick lockpicking versus picking magic or technical, or maybe it's random. Although, I mean, the 3 times I rolled it, it was pretty consistent. So, and this is just an open chest. Okay. Alright, well, fun while it lasted, I guess. We are going to put on our Doublet of Good Fortune, which has plus 25% loot chance. I'm going to give back Kurt's gear. He's much better off with it than we are, probably. And let's see. Let's head back to Vasco. Before we do, though, I want to try a couple things real quick first. So first, I think we have a decent number of health potions. Let's reassign this to be 4. I don't really have any mana potions. So we're gonna try to craft stuff, and then we're gonna try to sell stuff. Lighten up our inventory. So let's see what we can sell first. Novice's ring, we can, well, stun 55. So everything is worse except Fury Generation, so we're fine with that. So we're going to sell that. Endurance 1, Warren Tricorn, Warren Tricorn. I think I'm going to sell one of the Warren Tricorn hats. Here we can kind of sell this stuff. Sailor's coat, old leather cape, elemental resistance. Oh, Warren guard doublet. So we're looking for the symbols here. This thing doesn't have one. We're lightening the load. We're at 120 already. Can sell this stuff. Elemental. Oh, craftsmanship +1. So let's keep that. Right now we have 44 goldsmith, 24 endurance. We have craftsmanship +1. Is craftsmanship 2? I'm confused. We have +1 currently. Sailor's gloves are nice. We'll leave those. Boots. These all kind of seem meh. Priest boots. Alright. All this stuff we're gonna keep. This is junk, so let's get rid of it.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Welcome.
It's such a...
And then we're gonna buy some mana potions. Fury potion. Or magic potion. Magic regen. Let's buy 3 of them. And then... So we have 2 points. So we have these 3. We have one-handed heavy weapons, stasis, divine magic, set trap, firearms, one-handed blades. I wanted to go magic, technical, leads to bombs, file throw, rolling, shadow burst. Magic healing. I kinda... Oh, I have to unlock, I think, items to get that. Okay. Okay. I understand how this tree works now. Shadow missile. Stasis lasts longer. Armor damage, magic cost, damage. So I also want to get to Storm. So Shadow Missile and Shadow... I don't know. I have 2 points. I feel like I should get something else to give some variability. We're gonna go with firearms, and then we're gonna get traps, and then we're gonna build out to healing magic is the strategy here. Um, so because of that, we're gonna equip this rifle, and then we're also gonna take a look at um, 32 ammo. 32 ammo I think is pretty good. I don't know how much damage we're actually gonna do. So let's do some final exploring. We're at the craftsman table. Um, we can recycle upgrade. So let's Ring of the Deacon. Can we upgrade this thing? Leather 101. $84. Before we do that, guys, let's see if I can get a better kind of mace weapon. Take out armor.
Welcome. It's such a. Have you seen it?
This is 202. Strength 1, agility 1. Long blades. Ooh, the ring is a lot better than our ring. You know what? I don't think we need it. We have guns, we have magic. I don't think we need to upgrade anything. The only other thing I want to do is can we craft some potions? Power potion. What do we want? Let me... Alright. Science level 1. We need science to craft things here. I think science or maybe alchemy, which we do not have. Alright, so we're just... doing our due diligence on everything, looting everything.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilio. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... Ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsilio. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
So I like how the conversation updates depending on your companions.
Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master.
Alright, so
I need to be leaving.
just gonna kind of look over.
Things to do before we raise anchor.
Alright, so I I think we've done everything, looted everything. Just making sure we have our kind of full loot. Now that we've unlocked guns, I definitely want as much ammo as possible. Let's do some final checks. I think we looted everything. Oh, maybe not. So this is about the heretics mission. Ah, another sailor's coat. Good to know. Alright, so I'm glad we checked. Got some additional loot. Let's see, is there anything to loot back here? Some more ammo. Alright, I dare say we are ready. Let's let's just do one kind of quick run through. All these people, we've been through there a couple of times, been through here a couple of times.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
You know, one other area I just want to double check.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style?
Is over here, and we did find some more stuff. Alright, I think that's pretty good. I think we can get over there. Ah, here we go. Found more. So that was interesting with the lock crates. It kind of varied. Where when we attached it, I'm also wondering, like when we were wearing this, you have loot chance plus 25%. So I'm wondering too if your loot chance is actually a factor. So like if you were wearing this coat and because I had lockpicking, maybe I was more likely to find the ancient cavalry saber and the monk's ring. So I'm wondering if that has an impact. Because if we look at Kurt's thing, it doesn't have plus loot chance there. It only gives you the lockpicking. So rolling lockpicking definitely has an advantage. If you watch my other kind of playthrough on my other character, you'll see that. We're going to call it an episode. Looking at the time here. Thanks so much for watching. We're going to kick it off in the next one and head over to Tier for D. So thanks for watching. Please drop me a like. Please post comments. Any hints or tips or tricks you think I should be calling out, let me know. And we'll catch you in the next episode. Shadow Coats out.